course, my daughter was a twin, but my wife sadly, they were fraternal twins, but my wife sadly lost one. But the way my daughter tells it is that she battled her twin to the death in the womb, because in the end, there can be only one. Yeah, I don't have a story. I'm just going to sit here and talk about y'all's story. I really don't. I walked in with no story, no intention to tell a story, because I just couldn't think of anything that I'd celebrated recently. But there was my name on the list, so I'll come up with something. So this is the story about me and 3 perfect little girls. Okay, let's start that over. This is a story about me and 3 little girls that had a profound impact on my life. When I was dating my now wife, I went home to meet her family for the first time in outside of Dothan, Alabama. And I met, her parents, her grandmother, and then her younger brother and sister, including her sister Lauren, who was just 5. And I remember, and I go in, and there's this little blonde-headed doll of a girl. And she comes up and she says, "I'm Lauren, I'm 5, and I can read." And I said, "Can you? I'd like to see that." So she takes me by the hand and takes me to her room for 30 minutes while she reads me her books. Now, Heather's family's freaking out. I'm like, this poor guy, he just came here and he's being, bored to death by a child. But I was just enchanted. She was the sweetest child. And I'm, I guess, a little different from a lot of guys. Usually the trope is the woman wants the kids and the guy's just like, if it'll shut her up, we'll have kids. But I've always been and after I met Lauren, I was like, I want one of those. and my wife and Heather was like, well, I think we should probably graduate and get married first. But I was like, yeah, but I want one of those. And as luck would have it, like I said, we lost one of the twins, but when the doctor came and said the other baby was all right, and we later found out it was a girl, I was over the moon. It was my first year of law school, and law school's funny. Your entire grade, particularly your first year, comes down to a midterm exam and a final exam. That's your grade, y'all. So my daughter, it should have been a warning, decided she needed to be born at 4:25 in the morning of my spring torts final. Now I went to the professor about an hour before the exam started, after I was just exhausted, and asked, could I have 24 hours to take the exam? Just 24 hours, and he goes, he looks me dead in the eyes, he goes, "Now, you knew you were going to law school when you got your wife pregnant." And I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, you're just jealous because you're a weird little virgin. He was weird. But next month is going to be the 29th anniversary of that morning. A couple years ago, 3 years ago next month, my daughter gave me the greatest gift, which was my granddaughter, Nora. She is an absolutely perfect little girl. She is smarter than any of your kids in your She is prettier than any of your kids and grandkids. And she's going to be more successful than any of your kids and grandkids. But that's really all I had. And Cora's like, "What, you're not going over?" I usually go over. But because I didn't have a story, I'm just sort of doing the stream of consciousness. But that's all I got. Don't have an ending. Hey, it was free. You got in for free.